Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sasha, and today I want to talk with you about child's right violation in Russia. It's a huge, huge problem. As far as I know, International Criminal Court wants to arrest Russian President Vladimir Putin and Ambassador of Child Civil Rights Maria Lvova-Belova, because there were a lot of facts of child's kidnapping and a lot of abuse against Ukrainian kids. But today I want to tell you a story about a Russian girl, uh, about tragedy in Russian family. They were against the war in Ukraine, and now they're fighting with the Russian criminal system because a daughter, was separated with her father only because of the picture. So let me tell you this story. One 12 years old girl has drawn one very interesting picture on the art lesson in her school. So there was a task to draw something for Russian soldiers who are fighting with Ukrainian soldiers to support Russian soldiers. But this girl was so brave that he drew a picture against war. The art teacher, when she saw it, she started to scream and she went to the principal of the school. So what do you think the principal has done? Maybe she talked to the girl. He asked why she decided to choose such position. Maybe she was smart enough to just talk with this girl and ask her not to express her opposition so openly. No, she just called to the police. So she called to police and asked to solve this case. In my point of view, such people shouldn't work with kids. They're not teachers. They're not psychologists. They're not good people. They cannot work with kids. They should be in a prison because they just abuse and blame on kids. But I'm going to talk with you on this topic about Russian teachers, Russian teaching system in my next video. It's a very, very serious problem in Russia, unfortunately. On this day, police came and they started to look for Maria. This is the name of the girl. They were in front of the doors at the entrance of the school. But Maria understood what's going on and she told a wrong name. She didn't tell her own name to the policeman, and that's why she managed to get to home. And the next day, her father came with her. His father was quite sure that nothing serious would happen. Is it just a picture of the girl? But the problem started to develop. When girl came to the school, the principal called the police again. The police and FSB came. This man was arrested. He was waiting for his daughter in front of the school. So the principal saw it and called to the police, and this man was arrested. He and his daughter Maria were escorted to the police office. He was accused in discrediting the Russian army. Now it's like a federal crime. It's like a terrorism or something like this. It's something very, very serious. So he get a final. For the first time in Russia, you just get a final. The next day, Maria went to school again, and after some time, Alexei got a call. Alexei, the father of the girl, that his daughter was taken by PSB again. So she was taken from the school, and he was asked to come again. So at that time, during 3 hours, he was in a FSB office. And during these 3 hours, the officer told him that he would take away his daughter. So he tried to get him scared and change his position. After this, when they managed to escape from his FSB office, so Alexei decided to get his daughter Maria on a homeschooling. At the end of December of the previous year, FSB came to the apartment again. They turned upside down all the apartment, all things, all stuff. They took away all the money that they had. Girl was taken to the children's shelter. It's some place where kids can stay when there's nobody to take care of them. Doesn't matter whether they have official parents or not. And Alexei was arrested. In the police station, police beaten and threatened Alexei. It happened because his daughter made a comment in VK of ВКонтакте. It's a Russian social net. She said that Russian people, in this comment, she said that Russian people, Russian soldiers die not only because they are very patriotic, but only because they get some money, and around 200 rubles per month. So, or a little bit more. So this is the case why they go to the war, just to earn the money, not because of their political or social position. So FSB decided that it was the second case of discrediting the Russian army. And so Alexei was expected to get on a trial after Russian holiday. So at the beginning of January, from the 1st January up to the 9th, you get official vacations, days off, nobody works. So after this, he will have to be in a court. But Alexei and his daughter, they relocated. So they changed the place where they live. But unfortunately, they didn't left Russia. They didn't have, and I think, money, or didn't think that it's so serious. So they decided to stay in Russia. But I think that if they just asked for any Russian charity organization, they would find some money and help them to escape from Russia. They were found. After some time, on the 1st of March, the man, Alexei, was arrested again, and the girl was again sent to the shelter. After one day, he was sentenced to the home arrest. He had to stay at home. He cannot go out. He needs to wait for court. But the administration of Russian shelter and administration of so-called Russian опека, so it's a special administration who manage, who take care about children and help to decide problems between parents and children, and decide different problems and cases connected with children. So it's not only about orphans, but every parent, if he wants to, for example, sell his apartment where live the kids, so he needs to go to опека. Okay, so these administrations, they don't let girl to go home. They just say that she should stay in a shelter. опека started a process of parental rights deprivation for Alexei because he cannot make a patriotic girl. I think that's the main reason. So he is not a patriotic parent, and he cannot grow up a patriotic, a real citizen, real Russian citizen. So Alexei is under arrest now, and he's separated with his daughter. There is a petition on a change.org. I will leave a link so you could sign up and support this family. I really, really hope that the situation would be resolved, but I'm afraid that the girl would stay in a shelter for a very, very long time. And I don't know what's going on with this girl right now. She cannot talk to another people. She cannot talk to journalists, to any relatives, to any friends. We don't know what she's told. Maybe she is abused. Maybe she's mentally oppressed. We don't know. Just we need to wait. Unfortunately, we need to wait. I think that this situation is a severe right violation of this little brave girl. She cannot have her own position, which is not approved by the Russian state. Everything that is not approved is denied, is forbidden now in Russia. And it's very not safe state for kids, for their parents. If you're not marching on the 9th of May, if you're not marching on the 23rd of February, the day of Russian army, you're supposed to be a non-patriotic person. And maybe you're a spy or something like this. That's why I think for people who are not patriotic, like a real patriotic, this country could be very, very dangerous. I will follow this family in the future. And also, I'm going to talk with you about problems, not only in Russia, but root problems. I have several projects for you. I hope it will be very interesting. So please subscribe on my channel and give me a thumb up. Bye bye.